Hey family, welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. Am I the only one that is confused about the fact that Usher just got married over the weekend after his big Super Bowl performance? He just got married, but he doing interviews about Chili and how much he loved her, and he proposed to her and she turned him down. Like, I'm just scratching my head because that relationship was literally 20 years ago. He's been married 2 times since he's been with Chili. 2 times he's been married. Although neither one of those relationships or those marriages lasted longer than about 2 to 3 years. But I mean, my goodness. And then, like, within days of us finding out that he just got married again, 3rd wife, you got an article coming out about how much you love Chili? I'm just confused. Is this new marriage a marriage of convenience or something? So I'm not going to really read the entire article, but just let's touch on a little bit of it, because I'm just like, what the hell? And let me ask you guys something. Y'all leave a comment. If you were the new wife, how would you feel? Because the new wife, he has 2 children with her, Sovereign and Sire, 2 kids, you know. How would you feel if this man is still talking about how he was pining over somebody 20 years ago? He asked her to marry him. She turned him down. And it broke his heart, and he ain't never been the same since. I mean, come on. I guess the new wife is like, well, as long as I get some money, get that check, I ain't tripping. And it says, once a match made in R&B hip-hop heaven, Usher and Rosanda Chili Thomas just weren't meant to be. Usher, 45, digs deep into his ex's files in this week's People cover story, opening up about his past and the deep love he once shared with fellow music star Chili, whom he dated back from 2001 and 2004. And it says his deep love, it sounds like the love is still there. That's what I'm thinking. To kick off his dream of becoming a star, Usher moved from Chattanooga, Tennessee to Atlanta, where he released his debut LP at 15 and his first hit, My Way, at 18. And he says he was always charming the older women. So it was when he met Chili, who was 7 years his senior, in 2001. If I am to be honest, I was her #1 fan, and she was my superstar. So that song that he did with Alicia Keys, You Will Always Be My Boo, I think he talking about Chili. I mean, okay. And another thing, Usher loved him an older woman. Usher is always gonna keep him an older woman, for real. He goes on to say when he was 8 years old, he had put her poster on his wall. And he said, man, this girl is so beautiful. One day I'm going to meet her. So I guess he manifested that. They went on to date, but it didn't work out. Usher goes on to say, I was a young man and she had very specific rules that didn't work for me. We were missing each other. I really did want to have a different type of relationship where she was with me and she couldn't be. I mean, she had her own career, granted. You know, she was already an established celebrity by the time he met her. She didn't believe that I was actually in love with her as much as I was. And, you know, it's probably hard because there was an age difference and, you know, they were both celebrities. I mean, there are just a lot of things that probably go into trying to maintain that kind of a high-profile relationship. He says, even so, I wanted to marry her. I proposed to her and she told me no. I went through a great deal of pain after that, not trusting women or wanting to open up. And he says he also hurt her too, but she broke his heart. And Chili in prior interviews said it looked great, but in real life, he knew he had to be a certain way with me and he couldn't. Still, she said their relationship remained off and on for many years. I know that Chili also had some kind of a situationship with Mayweather. And I understand that he really liked her, but she still wasn't with all the shenanigans. You know, Chili, it sounds like she's a woman who has standards, and it don't matter who you are. If you cannot comply, then there will not be a relationship. I know that she is currently dating somebody. So Usher, he goes on to say that he really did love her, but as much as he tried to give her all he could, he guessed it wasn't enough. And I'm sure that's pretty crushing. That was crushing for him. He was younger, you know, and he had idolized her. So I'm sure that really did break his heart. And it says both are now happily coupled up. Chili is dating actor Matthew Lawrence, while Usher just tied the knot this past weekend in a surprise wedding to his longtime girlfriend, just after his show-stopping Super Bowl halftime performance in Vegas. And that's my point. I mean, they're saying they're both in relationships, but I'm feeling like Usher may not have ever really gotten over Chili. Anyway, y'all jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts about it. Oh my God. I am the queen of forgetting to say, please like the video. So please like the video and I'll see you next time. Bye.